Hey, are you all right? You look a little pale. What? A letter? Can I see it? How could he? My old man's a real actor, all right. Shame they never put him on Walnut Theater. Reading this, I don't know how to feel. Should I be upset? Should I be angry? Can I be angry? How stubborn can you get? He's trying to play it off like it's no big deal. But it is. If his treatment had gone south, then that would have been it. No goodbyes, nothing. Guess I can't be all that surprised. He always was happy-go-lucky. You could never wipe the smile off his face, even when he'd watch a week's salary get whisked off the table in one of his silly dice games. Then again, it's not like I visited in forever either, huh? Well, it's clear to me now then. What do you think? Will you be all right for a couple days while I go and see my folks? Oh, I'd love that more than anything. But I can't imagine it'd be good to pull you away from the city on such short notice. Don't worry, I'll set off first thing tomorrow morning, then be back before you know it. Moonlight. And don't worry about my folks either. I'll let you know how they're doing as soon as I can. No need to write. I'll just pack light and head out first thing tomorrow morning. Should make it there before any letter could. Do you mind if we just stay here for a moment? Just like this? Moonlight. I've missed you. Let me take a good look at you. How have you been? Everything all right at home? Glad to hear it. My trip was smooth sailing, and everything's fine back home. Me too. But I'm back now. It was a good trip. Short, but good. My pa's fine. Everything's fine. It's hard to get out of a letter what you get more easily from a good visit. I'm glad I went. Cleared a few things up, and I could see they were doing just fine, so I hurried on back. As a matter of fact, they almost pushed me out the door. My ma stays busy these days with a little dog she adopted. Surprisingly temperamental. Usually it's the little ones you have to watch out for, yapping and barking at anything in range. But no, this one is a bundle of joy. My pa's been getting back into his tabletop games. His latest obsession is Mahjong. Apparently they have all sorts of clubs and competitions for it in Atara now. Check it out. Here he is at the club tournament. He's really been practicing. Other than that, not much else to say. Oh, I fixed some of their kitchen piping. Managed to pick up a thing or two watching you work. Needless to say, they were very impressed. But my trip would hardly be complete if I hadn't brought back a gift from my dearly beloved. When I was on the way there, I couldn't help but have all sorts of thoughts like, should I bring my folks back to Sandrock? Maybe I got a bit carried away, but can you blame me? But we talked it all out. My pa really was about to tell us if the treatment he was on didn't work, but it did. And they both agreed. From now on, no more secrets. So I think I can safely say my mind is at ease. Moonlight, yes, I will. I know that whatever our future holds, we can face it together. Oh, while I was on the train coming back, I had an idea for a gift for my father. Do you think you could make it for me? It'd be simple, just a six-sided die where each of the faces reads 6. I guess I want him to remember that anytime he rolls the dice with us, he can't lose. Here's the recipe. I penned it out on a dining car napkin. Or maybe you don't even need this. It's just a cube with 6s on each side. Maybe just carve it out whenever and give it to me when it's ready. I'll mail it to my folks. Whew, so glad to be home. Moonlight. Ah, it looks great. I'll send it to my pa right away. I'm sure it'll give him a pleasant surprise. Moonlight. Oh, did your parents get what I sent them? It was too much. Well, I couldn't make up my mind, so I just sent everything. I promise more reasonable packages in the future.